Michigan's rock station. Q106.
Hello.
Hey.
It's time to Dauzat the St. Maries. How we doing, Heather and Matt?
Yeah,
Doing great.
great.
How are you?
I am exhausted. Good Lord. It is summer is in full swing in Q106 land. We are out and about. We are going to all the places, doing all the things, including this Tuesday. We're heading to Jackson for the Jackson Roadhouse. You guys are going to be hanging out there, giving us a little sneak preview of what we're going to catch Wednesday at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. You guys are opening for Sammy freaking Hagar, man. That's dope.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
Right. So I mean, but this isn't the first time you guys have like been on stage with like with a band you like grew up listening to, right? So is it still like surreal to you, or if you guys, or is this just like old hat for you guys now? Like, oh yeah, we hung out with like Robert Plant. It was no biggie, right?
No, we still have to remind each other. I mean, like we're not dreaming. This is happening, and we're just so excited about it all.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad. I mean, this tour is the biggest, right, that we've done for our career. I think Saturday's going to be 18,000 people.
Mm.
And I think some of them are bigger than that. But we just came off tour with REO Speedwagon. So we were doing, the arena tour. So I'm glad we got that under our belt, because otherwise I think we'd be freaking out a little bit more.
Right. Well, you took it on the run, baby, and now you're out on. Hey, I got a million of these, and here comes another one, because you're on it's called the Best of All Worlds tour, and I mean a bit of serendipity there with your latest single being Worlds Collide. I mean, do you feel like the math of the universe aligning for you two?
Oh yeah, it's just
does.
like
It totally does.
It's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. I love it. I love it. So, again, you guys are doing this huge tour with Sammy Hagar, and so this is a wild lineup. So it's you guys, and I've tried to describe your sound to people, and it defies description because there's some rootsy Americana stuff, but then you kick on the distortion pedal and go do 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 do. So I'm never sure what to expect when I click play on a Dauzat St. Marie song.
right. Yeah, we like to keep people guessing.
At some point, I'm expecting rap to come into play at some point.
Right.
Do you have bars, Heather? Are you ready to throw down? Can you spit some verse for us?
That's right, huh?
She can do the entirety of the Humpty Dance.
Well, you're putting on the spot now, but yeah.
You know what? If you do that and bust out the prosthetic nose, I will mark out right then and there. Let's go.
Let's go, Roadhouse.
I love it. So come to the Roadhouse on Tuesday for a tribute to Digital Underground. It's Dauzat St. Underground. That's what it is.
Yeah, I love it.
And rest in peace to Humpty. We miss you, brother. We miss you. Absolutely. But this is a wild lineup because, again, your sound defies expectation. Then you got Rick Springfield coming in doing his decidedly different thing from both you and the headliner. So with your sound being what it is, what is the most oddball pairing that you two have found yourself in a lineup?
Well, Dauzat St. Marie, one of our first large shows, we opened up for Mushroom Head. And we were prepared. I was like, okay, this is going to be like that scene from the Blues Brothers. They might start throwing things at us. But everyone loved it. And all the guys came down. They were like, this is great. I think, people appreciate when hard work.
Mm-hmm.
See how much effort we put into it and the sincerity. And so it just doesn't matter.
And I guess,
right.
Like you were saying, we're not like all in on any one genre. So we can kind of bounce around. We've done like country, we've done country bills, we've done Mushroom Head. This is rock. We toured a lot of like legacy acts like Pat Benatar and a lot with Rick Springfield. So that his people love the 80s, and so we kind of are able to bring more of like the 80s vibe. So it's fun. Yeah, we're very fortunate. It's fortunate that we can do that, but then it sucks when people are like, "What genre are you?" And like, God bless.
Right. I don't know if you two watch much in the way of like animated films. Have you seen the film Nimona by any chance?
No.
Oh, it's so good. So the main character is a shapeshifter, and one of the other characters asks Nimona, well, I mean, what are you? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? And Nimona's like, well, I'm Nimona. And it's like, and it's just you two are what you are. You make this music that touches all sorts of different points. And I don't know, man, it's a wide world out there. Why not explore it even within the confines of your own band?
So you're saying you're giving us license to call ourselves Nimona Core?
Yeah, there it is. I like it. The shapeshifter core. There it is. Changeling core. There you go. Well, you know who else loved you all on that Mushroom Head show? The sound guy. Because wait, I only have to mic a couple of things. I don't have to mic 2 different kettle drums and 6 different guitarists. Oh, by the way, everyone's wearing a mask, and I have to make sure the mics are jacked up sometimes and turn down some other. No, you two are much easier to mic than a Mushroom Head show. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
No doubt. That's handy.
I love it. Now, touring around with the Rick Springfields of the world, the Pat Benatars, and and the like, do you get a chance to rub elbows and maybe talk shop? And if so, what's some of the best advice you've received from some of these legacy acts that you've hung with?
Well, for me, this wasn't someone that we toured with, but Matt, when we first moved to California, landed the lead guitar role with Kelly Osbourne.
Oh, okay.
Became great friends with the family because they're a tight circle. And so if you're going to come hang out with any of them, they all need to give their, thumbs up on you.
Oh, yeah.
We were hanging in their house one day, and I asked Ozzy, I was just like, because I would get so nervous. And in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this, because I'm so nervous.
Stage fright.
And the stage fright. And I asked him, I was like, at what point did you get past that? And he looked at me, he's like, never. You're nervous because it matters. And the day you're not nervous is the day you need to give it up and quit.
Yeah.
A friend of ours who was the guy who brought him out every night on the, the chair at the end said, even those last shows, he was just like, am I going to be good? I'm nervous. Are they going to like me? Ozzy.
Right.
And that was a game changer for me, that wisdom to know that that's why.
Right. What do they call it? They call it imposter syndrome, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
Here he is, one of the 4 guys who basically invented heavy metal going, I don't know, man, am I cut out for this? It's like, you're literally Ozzy, bro. You're good.
Yeah. But that's how much it mattered that, he cared about his fans. And that's kind of where we're coming from.
So you also, opening for Hagar here. He's a guy like full disclosure. I'm a David Lee Roth guy when it comes to Van Halen, but I saw Sammy Hagar live. But gosh, it's been a while now. But he had Michael Anthony with him. He didn't have Satriani with him. And Matt, I got to pick your brain about Satriani here. You're the shredder of the two of you. So But after seeing him perform live, he had Jason Bonham on drums. They actually did like a full set of Led Zeppelin songs, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I've really slept on this guy. Like, so as musicians, as people who eat, sleep, and breathe music, I mean, it's got to be kind of majestic to see that top tier performer every night. What do you take notes when that's happening?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this is the first like crazy shredder.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see Saturday. I mean, I'll be on side stage watching, seeing how this goes. I mean, we're excited. We also heard that Sammy sometimes he'll bring up some of the other performers to sing on the last song. So fingers crossed.
Hell yeah. Y'all can clearly sing. We heard it. It's on the Spotifys and the YouTubes and what have you. That's dope, man. It's very cool to see this, man. So you guys are at the Jackson Roadhouse on Tuesday. We'll be professionally loitering, giving away tickets to one of those Sammy Hagar shows. Show up, fam. We'll be there all night long. And then you're down at the Hillsdale Brewing Company. There's no breather for you guys on this thing. Like how your hotel room seems lovely, but hotel rooms can be few and far between. Sometimes it's sleeping in the van. What do you guys do to weather the trials and tribulations of the road? How do you stay sane?
Well, sleep is very important.
Yeah.
We prioritize sleep just because our show is extremely vocal heavy. And if you don't get the sleep, the vocal cords just don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's important, and we prioritize vocal warm-ups beforehand, and just try to eat right. And
very rock and roll.
It's not the rock and roll lifestyle that maybe even we used to have back in the more rock and roll days. Now we kind of have to be diligent because the show is so vocal intense, and you kind of have to be good.
Right. I was hanging backstage with the guys in Wayland. They're a Michigan band. And hearing them go, oh yeah, great guys, man. Hearing their vocal warm-ups, like, Do you ever get self-conscious with the vocal warm-ups? Because you have to make some ridiculous noises sometimes to get the pipes warmed up. I heard these guys. It sounded like cartoon characters going off.
We got over that long time ago.
Results speak for themselves. And now, like when Matt was on tour with Seal, he learned about the sing ring. And so it's this pipe, and you can create the resistance that you want, and you do your vocal warm-ups through that.
Ooh.
It mutes everything. So you can do it, and no one really knows what you're doing, although they think you're like vaping or something.
I wonder what flavor that one is.
Before we go on with Seal, before we go on stage, that sounds crazy because he hired a lot of us backing vocalists because he wanted to make sure all that was tight. So
right,
you have 4 vocalists doing individual vocal exercise, not the same one, but all at the same time. So it kind of sounds like when you walk into Guitar Center and all the kids are shredding on guitar all at once, but lots of different keys, right? It sounds like that right before a Seal.
Oh man, that's incredible. It would be enough to make you crazy. See what I did there? One of us is beeping. No worries, no worries. You're a hot up and coming band. Everybody wants a piece of that Dauzat St. Marie, baby. There you go. So after the Sammy run, what's next for Dauzat St. Marie?
Headlining, mostly like headlining. We have some more support slots. So I think that there's some that's coming up that we're not supposed to talk about until I think they're announcing it, right? Are you announcing it?
Sometimes people hand me a piece of paper and say, "Read this," so I'll read it when we get around to it.
There's another little support run coming that I think we're announcing like any day now.
Ooh.
We're not announcing. The promoter's announcing.
Yeah.
So, okay, I bet.
So I know that's happening in August. But from Sammy Hagar, we're doing headlining runs back to Los Angeles, and then back out in August to do another little support run, and then it's mostly headlining. It's a mix.
Okay, bet.
We like to do as much support slots as we can. I mean, it's cool to meet other people's fans. We know our fans really well, which is cool. From through the years we've gotten to know them, and so it's cool to meet other fans too, and just kind of bring them into the family.
It's like a bit of networking, if you will. A little bit of that. Shaking hands, kissing babies, or running for office, right?
Yeah, like we know how to play to our crowd, so it's a good exercise to be in front of a different crowd and try to figure that out, right? Mm-hmm. Just kind of keep our chops honed.
Right, exactly. Well, you won over the mushroom head, fam. So you're next, Guar. Do you have a bucket list of cats that you want to jam with? Do we have a dream board somewhere that we bring with us?
No.
I'm the typical singer narcissist. It's not so much about who I want to jam with. It's more like I want to hear my voice in Red Rocks, and I want to hear my voice in the Royal Albert Hall and Pompeii. Didn't Pink Floyd do that? Like that's more where I'm at. Is like I just want to do this.
She wants the acoustics.
Yeah.
I love it.
We were close on Red Rocks. We actually had a show at Red Rocks because in 2020 we had a whole entire 30-date run with Chicago.
Ooh, okay.
America,
yeah, so we're going to do like the Forum in LA. We had Red Rocks. We were going to end the whole tour with Chicago in Chicago. And then stupid pandemic came along.
Yeah.
So we lost all of it. So we had a show at Red Rocks, just weren't able to do it. So it's on the list. We have
got you. Now you mentioned
yesterday, actually.
Now you mentioned that Sammy likes to bring up the other acts on the bill for his last song. But let's imagine for a second that you get to have Sammy accompany you guys on one of your songs. Which one would you love to have Sammy come in and add his thing to?
Well, definitely our new song "Worlds Collide" because
it really does fit with the name of the tour. I mean, Sammy, we did this for you, buddy.
It's got all those, hey, like he does. So it's like to hear him do that would be amazing.
That'd be killer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bet. And if Samuel were to invite you up to jam on a song, one of his songs from his catalog, what would you like to rock out with Sammy to?
Well, I don't know. So we just heard about that. Does he do one of his songs, or does he end with like a Van Halen? I don't
He's
know.
doing everything, man. They all Sammy songs now.
Right.
Golly, I really don't know. I would say one of the more anthemic Van Halen ones. Because just there's a lot of harmonies to be had in those, right? Like big sing-songy songs. But I don't know what that would be. What would be? Well, you saw him. What were the highlights?
Boy, I gotta tell you again. I liked hearing him do the Led Zeppelin songs. To be honest with you, he's got such a range for that. You know.
Does he do the Diamond Dave songs? He must, right? He has to.
I'm trying to. Okay, I was a few beers in when I saw him all. I know he did all of his Van Halen era stuff. I can't. I think he might have tossed Jump in there, maybe. But he mostly sticks with his oeuvre of work. And of course, he played heavy metal. You got to play heavy metal. That song's great. I learned so much about anatomy as a young man from that movie. So yeah, it was a terrific film. If you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen the South Park episode based on it, you should really watch that one too. That one's pretty funny.
Okay.
I did not know that existed. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's worth the click. Absolutely.
I have some homework to do. Clearly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time on the road. There's a lot of time in hotel rooms. You're going to be you've got whatever basic cable channels the hotel subscribe to. There's stuff on YouTube to find too. You got that.
Yeah, we really don't know what to expect. We're kind of going in blind on Saturday. We'll
okay.
see.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to be going in there with friends. We're going to be sending some of our listeners to the show, but they got to show up Tuesday night at the Roadhouse in Jackson. You two are going to put on a rip-roaring set. I believe your opening act is called The Divorced. I'm sure they'll have stories to share on stage. Like, I'm looking at the lineup. I'm like, Dauzat St. Marie, The Divorced. I'm like, whoa, oh, that's the opening act. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Everybody okay? Jeez.
The breakup tour.
Right, exactly. A true story. One of the comedians on the Bob and Tom show, their football correspondent, Kostaki Economopoulos, he and his ex actually went on tour together during their divorce and called it the Divorce Tour. I'm like, well, that's some hella post-marriage counseling you got going on there, fam.
Dude, that's wild. Okay.
That is a hook. That is a hook. Let me tell you. Well, Matt, Heather, always a pleasure talking with y'all. Your music, always a pleasure to listen to. We can't wait to hear it live this coming Tuesday, Jackson Roadhouse. Come out, win your Sammy Hagar tickets, and go see Dauzat St. Marie. Rick Springfield will be there too, I guess. So yeah, there you go. He's fine. Love you, Rick. All right. But always a pleasure having you two on. We appreciate you.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Michigan's rock station. Q106.